friends. So now examine these sentences. Cockling geese saved Rome. Ramya posted a letter. Priya ate an apple. Ravi threw a stone. Smith drove a car. So these are the 5 sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences I have given. So now you have to name the thing. What is the subject, what is the verb, and what is the object. So you have to tell me. Okay, I will give you some time. Okay, the first one, let us come to the first one. Cockling geese saved Rome. So which is the subject? Cockling geese saved Rome. So now you can tell. Okay, but here it is the cockling is the entire one is a subject. So cockling is nothing but an adjective for the geese, and geese is the noun here. Cockling geese is the subject in this case. Saved, so it is the action word. Rome, it is the object. Okay, so who is the hero here? Cockling geese. Actually they saved the Rome. It is a story in foreign language. So in that story the cockling geese ultimately saved Rome. Rome is the city. Okay, so what they did, saved. So it is an action word, it is a verb. Which was saved? Rome was saved by cockling geese. Okay, so that is a passive voice. It was saved. So Rome is the object because it was saved. It received the action. Saved is the action. It received the action. I told you subject does something and verb is an action word and the object is the receiver or sufferer of an action. So here it received, not a sufferer, gainer. It was ultimately saved. But in Rama killed Ravana sentence, Ravana was ultimate sufferer. John kicked the ball. In that sentence the ball is the ultimate receiver. Here also it is the receiver of action or the gainer of the action. Okay, now you see here Ramya, subject, posted, it is the action word, a letter, this is the object. Because the letter was on the table and Ramya came and she took the letter and put in the postal box. So it was ultimately posted and it reached the destination. Okay, so Ramya posted a letter. In this, Ramya is the subject, posted is the verb, and a letter is the object. Come here, Priya. Priya is the subject and not the hero, it is the heroine here. And ate is the action word, this is the past form of the eat, and an apple, it is the object. Apple was red in color, it was on the table, but Ramya came and she was very hungry. She took the apple, she ate completely. Now the apple is not on the table. Okay, so it is in her stomach now. That's why the apple is the sufferer or receiver of the action. So this is the object. Now Ravi, subject, threw, it is the action word, a stone, it is the object. Okay, and Smith is the subject, verb, drove is the verb, a car is the object. The car was here and when he drove the car is at a different place, not at the same place, because since he drove the car. Smith, subject, drove, verb, and a car is the object. So is it clear, my friends? Subject followed by verb plus followed by object. Here also S, V, O. This is the sequence. And in all these things, the action passes from subject to the object. Because the Rome was saved here, a letter was posted here, an apple was eaten by him, by her Priya, a stone was thrown by Ravi, a car was driven by Smith, etc. Okay, so that means all these verbs are transitive. So I will write transitive verbs. What is transitive? Action passes from subject to object. Action passes from Ramya to letter. So action, if action passes from subject to the object, then the verb is transitive. Similarly, if the action does not pass from subject to the object, so then the verbs are intransitive. I will give examples for the intransitive also. Now in this all these verbs are transitive verbs where action passes from subject to the object. Is it clear? All the verbs, those verbs are called transitive verbs. If action does not pass from subject to the object, those verbs are intransitive. Is it clear? I will give some more examples for intransitive. Understand very clearly. So now you see, let us. Gopal went to post office. So Gopal is the subject word and went is nothing but the action word, that is a verb. Okay, and to post office. Gopal, if he goes there, the post office will be there, and if he doesn't go also, the post office will be there. So there is no change in the post office. So he simply went to post office. Okay, so there is no passing of action from subject to the object. So this is the case. So in this case, we have to say here the went verb is used like intransitive, the transitive. Priya enjoyed her holidays. So Priya is the subject, enjoyed is verb, and her holidays. So there is no passage of action from Priya to the holidays. So here also the verb is intransitive. I admire movies, subject, verb and object, but the action does not pass here. The verb admire here is intransitive. He loves music. He is the subject, loves is the verb, and music is a simple word where the action does not pass. That's why it is intransitive. So loves is intransitive. They went to a movie. So here also they subject, went is the verb. The verb here is went is intransitive. So these are the examples for intransitive. So friends, so now you have come to an understanding that a transitive verb is a verb where action passes from subject to the object. Example, Rama killed Ravana, John kicked the ball, Priya ate an apple, etc., etc. So where the action clearly passes from subject to the object. So object is the receiver or sufferer of an action. And if the action does not pass from subject to the object, the verbs are all intransitive. Examples are, Gopal went to a post office. If he goes or doesn't go, the post office is at the same place. And Priya enjoyed her holidays. No passage of action from Priya to the holidays. In all these examples, the verbs are went, enjoyed, admired, loves and went. These are all in intransitive mode. And in the previous example, John kicked the ball, the verb is a transitive mode. So that is the clear difference between a transitive verb and intransitive verb. Yeah, very interestingly, so don't think that all sentences they have only one object. Sometimes a sentence may have more than one object. Yeah, so that is very strange. So some sentences may have only single object and some sentences may have more than one object. So two objects. Simultaneously, two objects are present in single sentence. So let us examine these two sentences and you will come to know, so what is what. So if a sentence has two objects, what we have to say the first object and what we have to say the second object. So let us examine these two sentences. That's why we are telling you each and every detail in fundamental, covering, because this fundamentals part is very important for you. You can speak later, no problem. So first know the fundamentals, then you can start speaking. Okay, so don't be in a hurry to speak from day one. So that we will come to the later part. See here, my father gave me a gift for my birthday. So I have celebrated my birthday recently, and for my birthday my father gave me a gift. So there are two objects. So one is me is an object and a gift is another object. See here, if you examine this sentence, my father is the subject. So my father is the subject in this sentence. Gave is nothing but the verb, and gave is nothing but a action part. So action words are all action words are verbs, and me it is an object, and a gift is also another object. So there are two objects here. So one is me is one object, a gift is another object. And if you examine the second sentence, say put the number first sentence and second sentence. In the second sentence, Sheila gave him a chocolate. Sheila is subject, gave is the action word, that is verb, and him is again object, this is the object, and a chocolate is also another object. So there are two objects in this sentence, me and a gift. In this sentence, him and a chocolate. Simultaneously, first object, second object, or first object, second object, first object, second object. So for your convenience, you put 1 here and you put 2 here. That means object 1, object 2, object 1, object 2. Okay, so now I will explain what is object 1 and what is object 2. So if you put a question, what is given? Simple question. So what is given? See here, my father gave what? My father gave me a gift. It is the direct object. So here I have written very clearly the answer for the question what is given is direct object. The answer is direct. So if you examine this sentence, what is given? What is given by my father to me? A gift is given. So a gift is the direct object. In the second sentence, what Sheila gave to him? What Sheila gave to him? A chocolate was given by Sheila to him. Okay. So a chocolate is the direct. The answer to the question what is given? Sheila, what is given? A chocolate is given. So that's why a gift and a chocolate are direct objects in these two sentences. Is it clear? Now come to the indirect object. To whom it is given? The question, the answer for the question, to whom it is given? To me. So that is me is nothing but the indirect object.